Hi guys, you guys are welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Big brother, calm down now, calm down. Even myself, see how my heart just skipped when he said Sean Wani, what did you contribute, that's how I said it, to this wager? Like, I mean, like he was watching them, or probably that he didn't do anything. Anyway, currently Big Brother is giving his contribution to their wager, and still he's still not lenient with his voice. So guys, welcome. Let me take you guys through how the whole wager went. To me, it was interesting. To me, they tried. What they created in general was good. If Big Brother won't fail them, may fail them just because say they verse, but not because that they didn't do anything, unless they misinterpreted the topic, because that is what he's saying. He's talking about climate change, he's talking about recycling and the rest. Please give Kassia and Victoria their flower before you fill them first, I beg. Give them their flowers. Okay, so far so good. He's commending Kassia and Victoria for the work they did. So guys, they did the wager, and what is her name? Chizoba and Ben, Mr. and Mrs. Chizoba and Tofa were the hosts, while Onyeka and Ozzy were what is it called? They were the poets. So they were reading out the poetry for while the models were exhibiting their clothes. So let's go. The first clothes was made out of sack. The one Wani was the Handy was wearing, and it was made by Kassia. Now, the second outfit, which was worn by Kelly Ray, this was what Handy wore. It was made of from 4 sacks by Kassia. Then the Biggie is saying the entire house failed together. Sorry for my interjection. I'm actually listening to what he's saying. I think they failed their wager. There's no big deal. I know it's not because they did not do well. This guy just diverse. He's just angry. Please let me continue what I'm saying. So this beautiful dress was made by Kassia from sack, and Handy embodied it, fashioned. You can transform it and the rest, no problem. Then we saw the second outfit, which was also made by Kassia. It was used to balloon was used to design everything, and the husband was the one that modeled it. And Ozzy would talk about read the poetry while they are walking on stage, correlating what they are wearing to I'm so happy for them. They won their wager. Where was Big Brother? Big Brother is just so mean. I said Big Brother should fail these people. You know that this is unfair. They worked hard. Okay, even through the pictures I'm showing you, you can see that what they did. See the way they were presenting it. See the way they were the poetry they wrote and everything. It was nice. I'm so happy for them. Two times in a row. First time they are winning their wager. Congratulations, TJ. So Big Brother has finished speaking. Let me continue and stop interjecting. So the second one, okay, what is this still saying again? Oh, you may now leave the arena. Okay, so this is the one this guy wore. What is his name? Kelly Ray, with balloons and every other thing that was on it. He walked through the stage, and the third one was won by who self again? The foil. The foil was now done by Nelly. So Nelly came on stage, wore her own, walked around. Onyeka talked about the foil, the poem she wrote, and it was interesting. Then after that, they now called on stage. It was supposed to be the Artverse exhibition. They now called on stage Kassia to come and, talk about what is behind all she created. And Kassia came wearing a spoon dress that she's also exhibiting. So when I looked at the dress, you're going to see the skirt later in this video. She said she used spoons to make that. Now she's showing it. She now talked about how waste in the house recycle, reuse, whatever they were saying, how you have to, beauty does not have to be new, it can be from old things you had in your house, how she came up with the sack. You know, women, we always have sack from traveling. She used 4 sacks to make Handy's dress, how she used the balloon from children's party, you can use the balloon on the husband dress, and how she used foil we have in the kitchen and the rest for the 3rd dress, which was for Nelly. And after that she left, so we got to the next exhibition, which was supposed to be Victoria's work. So you know, Kayode will not always show us everything so that it's new when they are presenting it. Okay, so what apparently happened that I now saw that Kassia actually created 3 plus what she was wearing 4. Then Victoria made the FLA dress that they called it, which was what Anita wore. So Victoria came on, Anita came on stage. I was wondering how Anita was able to sit with the FLA dress or something. See the house is looking so dirty. They will start cleaning it, but I'm honestly happy for them. So they just got into the house from the arena. So Victoria was Anita modeled Victoria's dress, and Victoria was also called on stage like every other person. Okay, come and talk about your curation. And she came, you know, she said how she made her plates from party and every other thing. Explained the wager was beautiful. If people had failed them, it would just be sheer wickedness, and they're going to drag him for it. He's just lucky he dodged the bullet. So Victoria talked about how she made her own curation, and after that we got to the interesting part, which was the art that these housemates made. This art actually blew my mind. They brought out the first one and they said it was made by OC. So OC is something that had to do with Africa and the rest. They had a story behind every art, and it was interesting. I'm like, they did this from recycling materials, honestly. Then when OC's art came up, Tofa and Chizoba called him on stage. He talked about the eyes. In fact, you know how you describe an art, the inspiration behind it, the eyes, the sad eyes, the wide eyes, the open mouth, what it represents, Africa, this and that, all beautiful. After that he left. He brought another one. I'm like, this thing has not finished. It was Suj. I didn't even see when Suj was working on it. Then Suj came and tried to explain all that about his own, and they now had to ask the audience, does anybody want to buy the art? It was an interactive show. Then Sean came up and asked Suj some questions. Is this just a masterpiece? Like how much would you sell it? How long does it take you to make it? Suj said it took 2 weeks and all that. He said after that Suj explained and showed his beautiful art, and why Suj was even showing it, OZ and Onyeka they were still doing the poetry thing, they were still reading it. It was mind-blowing. Then he left. Then they brought another one, CJ did something like supposed to be this Egyptian art, all these marks that Pharaoh them wear, and it was beautiful too. So TJ talked about his own, the inspiration behind it, ancient Egyptian. After they've read the poetry with regards to it, though, I was marveled. Then after TJ came. Then there was another one. I thought he had finished. Ben came with Oduduwa art, corrected OC from some mispronunciation, the presenters, and talked about how Oduduwa came from heaven with a staff and everything, how is available for purchase. I mean, they did so well. And all the 4 marks, they were outstanding. That is, if you ask me, they were so beautiful. And the camera kept showing it. I'm like, people, I cannot fail these people. They did well. How do you reward Victoria and Kassia and TJ and every other person that put in work in this wager? How they did not sleep? You cannot do that. And you've seen for yourself the art. You've seen they did all this with recycled material, no painting, nothing, maybe with gum and all those things, and they came up with all this. In as much as these housemates are not dramatic, but they are creative, we will not take it away from them. They try when it comes to being creative too. So after everything, Big Brother with his sad voice still asked Sean and Wani what did they do, because he felt they didn't participate. Those ones said their contribution, and he said the house has failed to work together to do whatever, but they worked together in my eyes. And he finally said, housemates, to our all surprise, you have won your wager. And it was beautiful to see. So guys, this is in a nutshell how the wager presentation went. I tried as much as possible to get the clip of every outstanding art, everything that mattered in that presentation. In as much as I know for now I can't bring the full video, but I think this should suffice. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Thank you for your support, especially those that are still supporting after they've not been seeing video. The ones that are running, thank you too. I appreciate all that. See you guys in my next one. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye guys.